A man cannot understand the art he is studying if he only looks for the end result without taking the time to delve deeply into the reasoning of the study. Everything that you do, you need to ask yourself the question, why am I doing what I'm doing? See, everybody wants a ring, but nobody wants to practice. Practice makes progress. Practice brings us closer to the ring. Every time you get in that gym, every time you step on that field, every single moment that you study your craft and you become a master, you move from the mundane, from the average, to mastery. Mastery is an obsession. Those who are obsessed with the process of becoming are the ones who become. See, a lot of people, they want that gold, they want that ring, but they don't want to put that work in. And in order to achieve, I must understand that I must study. I must study to move from average to mastery. It's the daily battle, it's the daily grind that prepares us and equips us to win the war. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want what you want? The question is, why have you delved deeply into the reason why you do what you do?
I need you to take a moment and garner up all the belief that you have left in yourself and in the idea of what is possible to make this thing happen. The process is muddy. The process is murky. The process is dark. The process is cold. The process is going to leave you in places where you're going to feel like you have been abandoned, like nobody believes in you, nobody supports you. What is your why? Because if your why is powerful enough, then you can persevere through the process. What is it? Find it. When you don't see a light at the end of your tunnel, you got to remember the light that is burning inside of you that nobody is able to put out. There is not a person on this planet that can stop you.
It is a possibility that you are only doing what you are doing because somebody told you to do it. You are only studying what you are studying. You are only becoming what you are becoming because somebody told you to become it. Why are you doing what you are doing? And that why is going to come from a pure place, a pure, authentic, unadulterated place. Resentment and compliant are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. See, resentment is a complex and multi-layered emotion that has been described as a mixture of disappointment, disgust, anger, fear, bitterness. When life hurts you, when people betray you, your greatest response, love, forgiveness. You must never be bitter. Your responsibility is to get better. See, every trial loves a good triumph. And so you've got to work your bounce back muscle. You have no regrets because you make the right decisions. You are a calculated conversationalist. And compliant is to agree excessively to be a yes man or a yes woman. See, life isn't just about learning, but it's about unlearning. To be compliant would be to be programmed, to be hypnotized by the affairs of this life, to be suggestible, that anytime anyone says anything, you believe it and you receive it. And the question must be, what is your reality? Both in fighting and in everyday life, you should be determined, though calm. Meet the situation without tenseness, yet not recklessly. And this is an invitation into a lifestyle of balance. You gotta know when to talk. You gotta know when to be quiet. You gotta know when to learn, and you've got to know when to unlearn. You need to know when to be angry, but not bitter. We must be anxious for nothing, but to be deliberately calculated. Step into the mastery of keeping a cool head in a hot situation. You may want to go off right now. You may want to lose your mind, but it is imperative and extremely critical that you keep a cool head and be anxious for nothing. We must master the art of calm. To be calm is to be absent from violence, to show no feeling of nervousness, no anger, no strong emotion. To be calm is to be confident. To be calm is to be certain. You may be in the worst fight, battle, and war you've ever seen, but you must be confident that you're coming out on the other side, calm, cool, and collected. So take a moment, breathe in and breathe out. What you have begun, you will finish. No matter the fight, the test, the battle, the life circumstance, you will meet every situation calm, cool, and collected. You got this. The truth is not what you want it to be. It is what it is, and you must bend to its power or live a lie. Everybody wants the future, but nobody wants to accept their current reality. See, truth is not what you want it to be. It is what it is, and you must bend to its power or live a lie. So many people keep telling themselves it didn't happen, but it did. And it hurt you, but it built you. It made you into something you would have never become had it not happened. One of the reasons why people can't grow, they cannot evolve, they cannot... even enlarge their territory, they cannot shift their thinking, is because they are in denial. Denial of this truth will cause destiny to avoid you. See, one thing I can tell you is that those who are in denial of who they are and where they are, destiny will avoid them. It is an invitation into obscurity, into darkness. That is the lie that we want to live. A lot of us are generationally programmed to live a lie. Your parents lived a lie, and their parents lived a lie, and so you lived a lie. and you believe the lie, and you get the results of the lie. See, the lie is like a bitter seed that has been planted in a garden, and you have eaten forbidden fruit. And your bloodline has eaten from the forbidden fruit for decades. And see, the truth is the truth. And you must bend to its power or live a lie. Nobody wants to bend. But there is beauty, there is brilliance in bending and yielding and surrendering. And you cannot bend without humility. You've got to break out of self-denial. I got to put down my ego. I have to put down my insecurities. I have to put down my pride. And I have to yield. I have to surrender. I have to let go of what was for what is. This is the reality. And the moment that I accept reality, all of a sudden, everything changes. When we accept the truth, and we bend to its power, and we step out of lying into living. This is freedom. The man who lives a lie is the man who is his own prisoner. The truth will set you free. Nothing more. The truth will set you free. Nothing more.